Hello guys, it's Goodness. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's my first video and I'm so excited. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please subscribe, and at the end of this video, if you like what you see in this video, give me thumbs up. Okay, before I start, since this is my first video, I'm going to give you guys quick intro about me so you get to know who is behind the screen. My name is Goodness. I'm a student of the university studying computer science. I'm an easygoing person, at least I believe I am an easygoing person. I love listening to music. I do not like stress. My favorite thing to do is lay on my bed, listen to music, I think play games. Yeah, and I love Candy Crush. So let's get to the video. I know most of us during this period of time we're having online classes right now, and we feel like, oh, it's just waste of data and all of that. I know personally when I started it, I didn't know it was going to be this hectic and so bombarding, but I'm putting this out to help you guys know how to stay focused while having online classes. And if you think it's not that to be big deal, have online classes, then you know how hard it is to stay focused and get what you want to get at the end of that class. So I hope, and I'm very sure, I'm pretty convinced that at the end of this video you know how to figure all that out. So let's get to the video. When it comes to online classes, you have to treat it like it's show. If you must show up from that class and want to get value from that class, you have to treat it like how you treat your usual face-to-face classes, because there's no point showing up for that class and not getting value for that class. If you don't want to get anything from that class, there's no point showing up for that class. Actually, don't do things that you wouldn't try to do when you're having your normal face-to-face classes. You now want to do it okay because you feel it's online classes. No, you're not going to get anything by doing that. My second tip for you guys concerning this is that you have to hold yourself accountable. Under normal class circumstances, verbal or visual class reminders we put out there for class reminders, for assignment and all of that. But now that nobody has time to do all of that, you have to hold yourself accountable. The ball is literally in your court. You have to put intentional effort to set a goal for yourself and make sure you get there, because it's one thing to have a goal for yourself and another thing to make sure that okay, you get everything you need to fulfill that goal. And without this in place, it's up to you to know if you've allotted enough time for a particular job or class or assignment. And if you don't get this done, you see yourself doing an assignment hours before it's due, and to get you messed up because you're not going to even give your full best in the assignment. If you're having issues being accountable, you can pair up with somebody. It can be a classmate, it can be your family member, it can be a friend, it can be a neighbor, it can be someone that, but you know that the person is very accountable and responsible. That is the very key thing, because there's no point pairing up somebody that is going to be dragging you down instead of lifting you up. So make sure the person is accountability partner, yes. And by constant practice, by becoming proactive, self-aware that okay, you have to do this and do that, you're going to make the best from those online classes that you're having. My third tip is that you need to create a workspace, a study space, and you need to stay organized. This study space in particular, it can be anywhere where you're staying. It can be your bed. If you're like me, that okay, I can be on my bed and have classes and stay focused. I can be on my bed. It can be your dining. If you have a study in your house, that's very fine. Your library, that's very fine. It can even be your kitchen, but I don't know why you want to be studying in your kitchen. If you have a part in your house or a building that nobody's using, you can just use that place for your classes. Like, just make sure it's very, very comfortable for you. You can even put up sticky notes and things that will make you feel like yes, to create that awareness that yes, you're having classes in that particular space. But one thing that you need to know, that you have to ensure that that place has good network. I mean good internet access, because there's no point being in the secluded place for classes and you can never have an online class. You can never do a video call. Like, it's that bad. So make sure the place has a very good network so you won't have lagging connection. So my first tip for you guys is that you need to know how to eliminate distraction. Yes, you need to know how to eliminate distraction, because this is very key, because everybody, yes, even you, yes, you are guilty of this. So you cannot gonna tell me that you haven't texted somebody who having online classes. No. So yeah, that's it. We need to know how to eliminate, okay, let me not say eliminate, minimize distraction. I think that's better because I don't know about elimination. Yeah, so let's know how to minimize distraction. Let's get it to the minimal level. Yeah, so concerning minimal distraction, we have to know what to do and what not to do. If you are living in a place that you have lots of people, that's what I'm saying. Get to secluded part of that place where you know that nobody is going to distract you, where there's not too much noise or anything to distract you when you're having your classes. Okay, even though it's that's I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but make sure you know how to minimize the distraction you get, because you ought to be listening in class. Yeah, so you're not just putting the class up just for putting it up sick. Your attention is needed. You need to give it 100% attention, because there's no point coming in for the class even that okay you're not going to give it any attention at all, because it's not if you're not seeing the person. It's not something that okay when you have your normal classes you can see what's on the board, or even though you're talking to somebody you can just look up and know okay this is what they're saying. But this time around, once you've missed the slide they put on, they're not going to go back to it, and you might not even hear what they're saying. That's if class is not being recorded. If it's being recorded, okay, good for you, but it's not being recorded, I'm missing some vital information that they give when they're being distracted. So just avoid distraction to your very best. Okay, my fifth tip is that you have to figure out how you learn the best. Figure out how you learn the best. Know yourself. Know what method works for you. Know whether reading during the day works for you or reading at night works for you. Know whether listening to music while studying works for you or without music. Know whether you can read in a noisy place or in a quiet place. You just need to know yourself by yourself, and this takes lots of practice, because it's not as if you just know one day. Okay, you have to try out different things, different patterns. Even though okay the pattern that you're using right now doesn't give you too much results, or where you read right now does not really show in your test grade and all of that, try changing it to another pattern to find out which one makes you most productive. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Someone like me, I can read the music in my ears, like I get focused when I listen to music. I don't know how that's possible, but it works for me. So wherever I may be, once I'm plugged up, I'm fine. If I'm someone that okay, because of my friend doesn't like listening to music while she studies, and I'm trying to imitate her or copy her lifestyle, I'm going to shoot myself in the foot, because that's not who I am. That's not what I do. That's not how I'm built up. So just know yourself by yourself. Do not try to copy someone else's study lifestyle. My sixth and final tip is that you need to get the necessary and important required materials for your online classes. Yeah, if it's software you need to get it. If it's materials you need to get it. If it's handbook, a textbook, or anything that you need to have, or a book or a pen or a particular application on your phone or your device, and get it, because it's going to make things easier for you. If you're using what is not recommended by the lecturer, you're going to practically struggling, because you never even have to even explain your problem when the problem comes. Okay, so make sure you get the required materials. Make sure you get the things that you need for particular class, so you won't frustrate yourself and still get nothing. Okay, I hope with all this that I've said you're going to put it in place. I'm going to make sure you use them while having your online classes. I know I'm not perfect, so if you have anything that you like to see, or anything I didn't say, or even more tips concerning any tip I put out today, maybe you want more insights on them, let me know. I really need your suggestions. Like if you have anything you want to tell me, or if anything I'm getting wrong or right, just let me know. And if you want, let me know what you'd like to see in the next video. I promise, I really promise, I'm going to answer you guys as soon as I can. I'm having online classes, so I know the struggle because they're going through it. So till next time, it's goodness. Bye.